Good morning, everyone. Michelle Hart here, and I wanted to introduce you to the newest member of our family. Say hello, tiny cat. No? This is, well, we're calling her Jasper right now, even though it's kind of a male name, like boy cat name. I don't know. We liked it, though. You can go flying off the deck. Or off the table. You want to go? Okay, hold on. Alright, go ahead. Go play. Okay. So yeah, just had to introduce you because we rescued her, oh golly, about a week ago. Took her to the vet and she's a tiny thing in case you hadn't noticed. She is absolutely adorable though. But it was like 100 degrees the day that I found her. And it was a hot sidewalk, awful situation. Her poor little paws were all scraped up and burned, and I just felt so bad. So we brought her home and took care of her, which was really very glad that we found her when we did. So she is now part of our family. But okay, sorry, had to figure out what I was doing today. Can you tell I'm not at all prepared? And you have this lovely background of nothing. I'm sorry. How bored are you with my videos now? Alright, so today I am freestyling it. In case you hadn't noticed, I am not at all organized with any of this. But I want to do the Line Strider Tarot. It's one of the few decks that I like to use if I am going to kind of freestyle it. I've had it the longest, so I'm a little bit more familiar with it compared to most of my other decks. And it is so beautifully clear in its readings that it just makes it a lot easier. Now, having said that, I just watching. I'm gonna be all over the place and screw things up today. Just wait. I don't think that was actually supposed to be coming out yet. But we'll see if it comes popping out again. I think I just can't shuffle today. All right. We need, I think today we need guidance. I need to know what is the next step to take. Okay. One more. It's always one more. All right. First and foremost, I am just throwing out cards. So we have the Five of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Four of Swords. Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. 6 of Cups. And Page of Cups. So this is going to reveal more about my personal life than I probably care to share. But, we shared tiny cats, so I guess we gotta, share some bad along with the good or something. I don't know, balance it all out. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, right off the bat, there is some strife, shall we say, in my life right now. It's not actually strife with other people so much as it's it's a contributing factor, but it's more of an internal strife, trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. Trying to find that balance of there's a saying, whatever is true, whatever is necessary, whatever is something. Whatever is true, whatever is necessary, or whatever is true, whatever is loving, whatever is necessary. I think that's how it goes. So trying to make decisions to what battles I actually want to fight. And whether I want to say certain things or not. Because, you know, you don't ever want to burn bridges if you don't have to. You never know when you're going to need somebody to get your back later on, you know? So, but right now that's what's kind of going on, is like not so much the argument with other people as the mental argument of what to say, what to do next. And the Four of Cups, I struggle with this one. I always see it as disillusionment. There is yeah, see, I actually think I'm going to look this one up. In this particular deck, see, and I told you, here I am. This is not normally a card I ever have, or not normally a deck I ever have to look things up on, but maybe it's just my mindset today, is I'm all over the place, so it's really hard for me to, you know, dealing with strife. Okay, so depression, self-indulgence, words are hard, denial, turning inward, moodiness, lack of vision. Oh, okay. That just screamed at me. Lack of vision. Literally was just talking about that with my husband like 10 minutes ago. I kid you not. We're both at a place in our lives where it's like we don't know what to do next. We feel the need to kind of move on and do different things in our lives and to kind of grow in different things, but we're kind of at that stage of life where our kids are not quite old enough to be out on their own or anything, so we still have the responsibility of them to take care of them. But we've been doing what we've been doing for so long that it's like, okay, let's move on to something new now. But we're not really in a place that we can do that. And every single time I have tried to just kind of like force something through, it never ends well. So I've just learned to back off and wait until something feels right. But it's really hard when you're in that place of like, okay, I'm waiting for something to change, but God has other plans. So that's definitely what that's all about. Moving on. Sorry. We're going to keep this going here as best we can. We have the Three of Pentacles. That is, it's a working together to accomplish something or to achieve something. However, in this particular deck, it has always had a heavy feel to it, or almost a depressed feel to it for me. So while that's the typical translation of this particular card, in this particular deck, with this particular card, I go, yeah, you're working together, but there's so much underlying, it's not even strife, it's just like resigning oneself to one's fate kind of thing, you know? Like they're just depressed. So a lot of depressed feelings in this spread, as you can tell. And of course, what's next is the Five of Pentacles, where you have this feeling of depression and not knowing to where to look for help. Or maybe not even feeling like you can reach out. You may want to because you know you need it, but you just can't. The Eight of Cups is kind of turning away from old habits and old things and moving on to new things. But once again, in this deck, it is such a sad leaving. The journey itself seems to cause such heaviness on this person that, I mean, like, look at that. He literally has this huge weight on his back. Like, this is not necessarily a joyful journey. This is a part of your journey that you're like, yeah, it's got to be done, but it might be a little bit of a sludge through. And then we have Four of Swords, which I will be honest, I actually like this card. It's just beautifully, beautifully done. I mean, take that majestic lion and make it look so peaceful, and the artwork is amazing to me. And this card, as you can tell with the sleeping lion there, you have all of the message being given of rest and recoup and recovery. And after all of that, all of these previous cards, I think a little bit of rest is definitely mandatory at that point. Because guess what's next? We have even more. We have the Nine of Swords, which is sleepless nights and more depression. So this is going to be like kind of a long, tedious journey, it looks like. But it is not without hope. For now we have the Ten of Cups, which in this particular deck is, usually it's I see it as a family thing, but in this particular deck it's very much a relationship thing. There is unity once again, or there's a stronger bond than there was before. So super cool card. And the Six of Cups is, once again, in this particular deck, I see relationship and giving of each other. I just, this to me, this whole spread is giving me the feeling of there's a lot of shit that's going to go down. But you have your significant other, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever it is. In my case, my husband. You would have the opportunity, when in the midst of all of this, to have the relationship be that much stronger and that much more incredible. And if you can keep that, like, open-heartedness with each other, that will get you through anything. So the final card, I will be honest, concerns me slightly. Because there seems to be some emotional upheaval still. So there's a lot of changes going on. While I feel like this has been a really depressing spread overall, and I can't help that. That's just what I am seeing right now. While it's overall depressing, there's hints And there's glimpses of brilliant joy and unity and peace. And that's what's going to get us through. I mean, I can't even describe, because in spite of all of the crazy that is going on, the cards that are the more pleasant ones, more peaceful ones, that have the more peaceful message, that message comes across so strong compared to the rest of them. Like I said, my only concern is the Page of Cups. I feel like there is something that is unknown unpleasantness happening in the future that maybe perhaps we do not want to deal with. We'll see. But stay close to the people that you love. Don't forget to take breaks and to rest as much as you can. And you will get through this. So yeah, I am sorry if that was a rough read. I know it was on my end anyway. But I hope, in spite of all of this, that you got something of use out of it. And I really do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And take care of yourself. If this is really everything that you feel like you've been dealing with, take care of yourself. Take some time set aside just for you. Just to do something that you want to do that makes you feel better. And that'll help get you through the rest of it. But until then, I hope your days are full of joy and your nights are full of peace. And I hope to see you next time.